I'm Erica, also known as E.MoniQue, and this is my real life. Hang out with me as I side-eye the ups and stumble through the downs. Watch as I turn my tiny piece of the Arizona desert into a tropical oasis. Fight to beat infertility and figure out where I fit as an artist in this crazy creative world. All while awkwardly discovering my authentic self. I'll be talking out loud about the things I wish someone would have said a while ago and sorting through what I wish I didn't know. Who knows? Maybe you can relate, as I often ask myself.
Good morning. It's, I don't know, Saturday or Sunday. I don't know. And I just thought that this would be the best time for me to transplant my apple seedlings. Yeah, these are my apple seeds. They got big really quickly. And when I tell you every seedling got big, every single one, which I am becoming more and more shocked every time I do these little plant experiments, because, you know, that's part of the reason why you use so many seeds at one time, because there is no guarantee that each seed will germinate, and then after that there's no guarantee that once it germinates it'll become a seedling. And then, like, natural selection, I guess, is what you could consider it. Like, just not every seed is going to make it, but all of the seedlings or all of the apple seeds that sprouted and that I put in soil, this is them. They are these. So I'm just really excited and amazed and so curious. That's like why I do this. In case anybody was wondering, like, what is wrong with you? Why are you like this? Why do you keep creating and growing and doing this? I just love it. I love to see the miracle that is, like, growth and the beauty in it. It's so fascinating to me, and I love a challenge. Someday I really want a garden of my own. I want a little piece of property somewhere, a little yard where I can plant a garden, and it's going to have all of my trees and all of my plants, and I want fruits and vegetables. Like, I just want to be able to plant food. I want to be good at it. It's a skill that, of all the skills to have in life, like, this one has really called to me. So I'm practicing now in my tiny apartment. Like, I'm practicing now, and so far they're working out, and it's just so much fun. But anyways, I really did not expect for all of these seedlings to be doing so well. And truth be told, I let these go on way too long. Like, they should have been separated and growing in their own individual little vessels. I just let this go on way too long. So I struggled a little bit here getting them separated, and I was really nervous because the roots are really teeny tiny thin and they were really entangled. So I did have to just kind of tear them apart, which made me nervous. I mean, I hate to disrupt the roots, especially when they're happy and they're doing so well, they're healthy and it's just growing. Then for me to come through and just kind of rip them apart, I really hate doing it, but I needed to, so that they could have their own soil and their own space to just get bigger and stronger. So yeah, this is what I'm doing. I think at around this point, I'm realizing just how many there are, and I'm like, oh shoot, I really don't have enough vessels. So I had to use my solo cups, and I hate that because I like things to be aesthetically pleasing. Even my little crazy weird experiments, the fact that I have a bunch of these little red cups in my apartment is kind of killing me. But as long as my apple seedlings are happy and healthy and growing, let's just hurry up and get to the next size so that I can put you into something else. Anyways, all right, what are we doing here? So now I'm low on soil. And so I know that you're not supposed to do this, but I do it. It should be fine. And so far it is. But I recycled a little bit of soil from what was in there. What was in that thing? I don't know. Something was in there. It wasn't infested, whatever it was. I think it just was a weak plant and it just died. It wasn't overwatered. The soil wasn't moldy. It wasn't like a pest problem. The plant just didn't make it. And I don't remember what it was. But I know for sure it wasn't any of those circumstances, because I absolutely do not reuse soil that's pest infested or that's rotted or just problematic. I don't. But for whatever reason, I felt like it would be safe to reuse the soil and fill up the mini little cups that I have for these apples. In fact, you're going to see some more of me actually recycling soil, and it's a little embarrassing, but it is what it is. I needed it. The apples needed it, so here we are. I'm also sitting here looking at my little individual seedlings now, the apples, and I'm like, shoot, now I understand the natural cycle of apples and why you plant things at certain times of the year. Because even though I live in Arizona where the sun is abundant, it definitely changes. And so it's mid-October and the sun has started to change already, but it's drastically changing now. It's just not as intense. It doesn't stay up as long. Oh boy. My south-facing sun does not last as long. It goes by pretty quickly. It's just not as intense. And I'm praying that my apple seedlings don't suffer from that, because it's only going to get darker in like shorter days. And I don't want them to be confused, like, what the heck? Why are we awake and it's like wintertime? If you're at all curious, or you know what I'm talking about when it pertains to apples, you know that they go through like a cold dormancy period, and it's just like, oh shoot. Bad timing. Even though I started these seeds back in July. I'm pretty sure it was July. That's at least when I got the seeds out and I put them in the paper towel and the bag in the refrigerator for like the dormancy, the fake dormancy thing. I don't know what you call it. Stratification. I can never remember that. Stratification process was in July. And I wasn't supposed to take them out, or I wasn't due to take them out until September. But they started sprouting very quickly. They woke up very quickly, and by August, they were ready to be potted up. So I don't know what to do about that. They wanted to perform a little bit faster than I anticipated. But anyways, here we are. I'm just gonna hope for the best and we'll just see how it goes. That's what an experiment is. And if it doesn't work out, I've got so many seeds. I have so many apple seeds that I can try this over with now that I know what to do, how to do it right. It's fine. And I won't even tell you guys the other seeds that I've collected. I want to like germinate those so badly right now. It would just be ridiculous for me to do so. Not with the pineapples going, with the lemon trees going, with all these damn apple seeds going. Like, I don't need to start a peach tree. I don't need to start a cherry tree. I don't need to sow watermelon seeds right now, bro. I don't. Like, where? Why? How? No. I just want to so bad. So bad. So it appears here is where I decide to get the little corner of fresh soil that I have left and kind of backfill the rest of not the rest of them, but as much as I could with the soil, which is really not much. I don't even know why I left this little corner in the bag. It's maddening. It's so maddening. Like, why would you do that? But hey, it worked. I used the rest of it and that's fine. But also, what the heck am I going to do with all of these apple trees? Like, you've seen how my lemon trees are taking off, and thank goodness I only have 2 of them. But shit, I have 2 lemon trees growing. 2! Lemon trees get huge if you do it right. And so I'm just like, okay, all of these little planting experiments, as long as they work, they're going to get out of hand. And I'm already hard up for space as it is in this place. So this winter and spring, I'm really gonna have to figure out my whole balcony situation, because eventually my trees are gonna have to go outside on the balcony, and I just need that environment to be the best environment for them. I do get a lot of sun, a lot of heat, and anything that I put out there, with the exception of my cactus, it just suffers and it immediately dies. So I've got to figure this out. So many apple seeds. This entire time, like, I have to follow through, right? I've started it. This is where I'm at. I have to follow through. But this entire time, I'm sitting here like, what the hell am I going to do with all of these? No, seriously, what? What if they all want to be big apple trees? Where am I going to put all these trees? They already think, no, I am saying, because I feel like the crazy plant lady, that everybody around me thinks that I'm the crazy plant lady as it is. So here I am. I'm about to put 15 trees out on my balcony, and I just, embarrassing. But I also refuse to stop. Like, I'm not going to stop. So I'm just having a good time. Okay? It's just plants. It's not cats. So no offense if you collect cats, but So we're done, and now I need to find them a spot and as inconspicuous as possible, out of my way. I mean, it's still kind of in my line of sight because it's just the red cups. Like, I hate it, and I hate that there's so many of them. This is literally the only place that I can put them. Like, I don't want these all over my countertops. I don't have any other grow light, like a portable grow light, and I don't want one right now. Like, I just don't have the space for all of this crap. So we're gonna use good old God's light, and we're gonna put them with the rest of the kids, and we're just gonna see what they can do. And like I said, hopefully this is enough light to get them like strong and acclimated to their own cups. Like I said, the sun is getting weaker and the days are getting shorter and shorter and shorter. So I'm just praying that they are able to stay up. Don't make me sit here and count how many cups. You want to know? You count them. Okay. All right. No, fine. Here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? Is that 13 back there? I guess so. So I have... Wait, did I count that one? 13 or 14 cups. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, yeah, I did count that one. So 13 individual seedlings. Yes, that's, technically 13 apple trees. If they bout it, if they want to live and become big trees, that is 13 trees. Nuts. Okay, quick update on the pineapples. They're doing amazing. In fact, it's almost time for me to move them. Like, as you're seeing it right now, that little one is not touching the top of the light. But I assure you, like, just a week later, that little one is outgrowing the light. So I'm gonna have to move it down to the counter with the other big one because it's just getting too tall and it's touching the light at this point. And we don't want that. We don't want you to get burned. It's amazing. The pineapples are just, they're